Full swing now at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Check, no. Here we go, D. Check 28. 26. Slam. 80 weapons.
Here's Allen on first and 10. And a little floater there is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Ty Johnson, rookie six-rounder from Maryland. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 36, Allen, he's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed. The pass probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Under team 61, matchbox lights.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Going for it on fourth down. Allen completes it to Samuel. The 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Ty Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. And middle.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Roberts has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the Sticks moving.
Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. He finds McCoy. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I'm coming after you.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes,
and the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, third best in the league, and they're going again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, team 6.
Here we go on 4th. Stanford. He finds Roberts, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake it at Stanford. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Mike, 55.
Double right. Hey, exit.
Stafford now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Stafford letting one go deep for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First down, Ravens.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Everson Griffin able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Come on. Mike, check, 59.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I've got to give it up for him right there. Stared down the barrel of the blitz, acted as his own blitz control, knew he would take the hit, and dumped it off, and they picked up the first down.
That's what the safety valve's there for, right?
That's exactly what he's there for, although most quarterbacks will tell you, I wouldn't mind actually having him in to protect so I don't get hit as often, but sometimes you just have to step up and make a play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford is for his running back, McCoy. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the 35 on 2nd down, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field who can go make a play on the football.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
55, 55. Hey, eat. Here we go. 50. Easy, alert.
To throw again, Stafford. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
319.
Allen going to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. This one caught by Isabella. 23 yards, the final tally. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Screenplay, Johnson. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Bill O'Brien, an offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. Steps away, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. That ball complete to Isabella. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On first down, Stafford here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Stafford now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. They'll run it with McCoy. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford, he's going to loft one into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Hey, watch the ball.
From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Hardman here over the middle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Allen. That's caught left side by Hardman. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Allen now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard. Let's get it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Allen. And he fires Here's one that's enters, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
55, Mike 55.
Hey, high 7.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Check. Blue 60. Hey, check. Watch tight end.
Throwing again. Stafford. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Montez Sweat able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check right. Hey, wahoo. You not? Nobody has.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. On 2nd and goal. Stafford to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and goal.
53. Ready. 5. Let's go. Come on, man. Pick it up.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let's go, D.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Mike 59.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Noah Spence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. No.
To throw is Allen. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
That's the way.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's McCoy. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again to McCoy, and he stopped immediately there. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now it's Stafford. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. Room here to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause. Ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, 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 all on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my fit. Ex slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she love to call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
time to bring the bass bird.
STRO. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. After 2 weeks on the road, they're finally ready for the home opener at Arrowhead Stadium. Standing by on the call, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the baseball regular season is wrapping up across the parking lot, but football season in full swing now at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Seated next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago, back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the confidence from both of these teams, right? They feel like they will be back in the...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Big 20.
On first down, it's Stafford. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The numbers for Jackson in last week's game: 5 catches, 86 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better focus on.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts.
Monday. Hey, dude.
Stafford on first down. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
It's now
Third and long. It's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On first down, Stafford here. Roberts has it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
57, Mike, 57. I got it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The throw caught by Core. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Stafford over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Pass interference.
Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll bring up a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Stafford completes it to Davis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Stafford. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Hey, Alpha.
Again, it's Stafford. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Situation. Let's go. 57's Mike. Alert!
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
57 to Mike. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
60. No chance.
Throwing on first down. Stafford. And now here is another.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set. 280. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, 70.
Let's go. We got this. We got this.
57. Hey. High 7.
On first down, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, wahoo!
Stafford. That's caught. It's the rookie Deebo Samuel. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Hey, Charlie!
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. So they will go for it. Stafford. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Bravo!
Stafford on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his first touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down at Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
51 the mic, boy. 51. Omaha, ready, move.
Now Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25.
Good work, boys.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even fourth and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Strip that ball. Alert! 57's right. Now watch one.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford got his man. It's Eifert. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. Middle. First down. First and 10.
Operating from the gun. Stafford flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, he's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Get ready.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Stafford. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
You can't block me. Hurry!
Stafford now to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyler. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Stafford here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford, throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now it's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I got one.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And to the 43, so down inside the...
All day, baby. All day.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, Steve 6. 57 to Mike. Check. Hey, check Mike 57.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. That incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check.
Throwing again. Stafford. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Come on, fellas.
And now let's look at the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, in our player spotlight. He's been pretty good when he's had time. The issue is, as we see here, a lot of time.
Cadet, 180, 32. Mike's 57's Mike. Here we go. Hey, exit. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Middle.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City 1st down.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 36. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught by Roberts. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. On 1st down, Stafford. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Jackson. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. To throw again on second down. Stafford. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Back to throw. Stafford. Able to find Switzer. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. To the air again, Stafford. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. To throw is Stafford. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison and claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them skies.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
20! No, 20!
Stafford on first down. Roberts has it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hey, Charlie! Check middle.
Now Stafford. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now Stafford.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Stafford. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
First carry from Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
40 got. Hey, 2.
First and 10 at the 47.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Kill.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. Taron Johnson made the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught by Jackson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Stafford on third down. And this is caught by Jackson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Throwing is Stafford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Stafford. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's able to get it back. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From the end zone, Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. First down now, but the clock continues to move. On first down, Stafford here. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. On first and 10, Stafford. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. On first down, it's Stafford. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. Able to find Shaheen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Got his man. It's Eifert. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the red zone now, Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Deep. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Stafford on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, quick hitter here, it's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
They're running it. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Stafford now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
20. Check. Crunch. 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 Check. Give me radar. He's checking. He's checking.
On second down, Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They go play action here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, 22. Check. Zebra.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here's Stafford. It's caught by Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
57 to mine. 54. Hey, Echo.
They snap it to Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Stafford now to throw. That's caught by Jackson. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. And Eifert has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. To throw is Stafford. Open man is Samuel, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing again at Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hey, Orbit. Hey, check Mike 57.
Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stafford now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's